Hello and welcome back audience to episode 23 of my FIFA 15 Liverpool career mode. And wow, just realising with me just saying the starting line right there, we're already at episode 23. And the scarier thing is after we've played Swansea today, we're going to be halfway through the Liverpool career mode. And what I mean by that is I said after every season I would quit the club and I will join a new club. Now I'm going to go and have a quick look now to see if I was to resign, what teams I could take over. I've never actually done this before, so I'll just take a quick look. Browse jobs, there we go. So at the moment the teams that are available are Swansea City, who will come up against next. We have SD Eibar. I haven't really heard of them before, but they seem an average-ish team. There's also UD Alameri, Cordoba CF, and Swansea City again. So there's only actually 4 teams at the moment, and to be honest, none of them are brilliant. And the reason I say none of them are brilliant is I'm looking at the transfer budget and I'm looking at the wage budget, and Swansea, you could probably bring that wage budget down to about 200,000. You'd probably have around 16, 17 mil, which isn't too bad. But if you look at the other teams, there's not much to go on really, and that could be a bit of a problem when it comes to the summertime when I do resign from Liverpool. I don't want to resign from Liverpool, of course I don't, not the way everyone's playing at the moment, but I just think it'll make the series, the whole series, whether it's 4 or 5 seasons long, it'll just make it a lot more fun if I'm changing round and taking on new teams, taking on new objectives and things like that. But anyway, welcome back guys. After last episode we smashed Burnley 4-1. It was absolutely incredible, absolutely annihilated them. And I hope you all did enjoy that episode. And if you enjoyed this episode at any point, make sure you hit that thumbs up. If you could also subscribe, because you're new around here, it'll keep you up to date with all the videos. And also, if you think you've missed out on any of the other episodes, go and have a look in the description, and there should be a Liverpool playlist. If you click the link, it'll take you to all the videos that we've done for this series as Liverpool. Today we are taking on Swansea. We are sitting currently in 6th position with 28 points. We're joint with Everton. Unfortunately, even if we win this match, we can't actually get into the top 5. I've decided now, realistically, I'm just going to aim for top 5. I could aim for top 3. And to be honest, the 5th, 4th and 3rd position, they're not that far away from each other. I mean, if all of them lost 2 or 3 games and we won them, we'd catch them. But realistically, I'm just going to say top 5. I'd be happy with that, to get Liverpool into the top 5, to then retire and go on to take someone else. Now, Swansea could be a bit of a good team to take on. I mean, currently Swansea are sitting in 15th position, so it'd be nice for Series 2 or Season 2 to take over at Swansea, so we can do our best for Swansea, try and get them in maybe the top 8 or something, but also to see how Liverpool do and see if they end up selling any players that are brought in, or see if Pogba becomes top goal scorer or something like that. But enough talking now, let's get into today's game. Right, and as you can see there, I have made some changes today. I have basically I've dropped Sacco for Scale, not because Sacco's playing bad, I just want Scale to get some time on the pitch. I've also brought Johnson back, and the reason I brought Johnson is because there's a good chance in a week or 2, in fact I know he is, but I'm going to be putting him up for sale, and there's a good chance that he will go, so I want to give him his last little run around at Liverpool. Maybe he can prove himself, but we just don't know. And I've also brought Henderson into the starting 11 today, and they are the only changes I've made. As you can see there's the subs. Today I'm probably going to maybe look at bringing Jordan Ibe on, maybe even Chan, maybe even Lallana. They might be the 3 I bring on, but we've got plenty of good options there. We've got Zuma, Markovic and Sacco, so there's plenty of good options right there. And let's get on with today's game.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. Today it's Liverpool against Swansea City. Let's head straight off to Anfield, shall we? Magnificent day on Merseyside, the sun beating down. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. With me today, Alan Smith, and we've got a match from the Barclays Premier League for you.
Yeah, thanks Martin. Delighted to be here, as I always am.
Let's hope Sterling can pick up some goals today, maybe even Balotelli and Sturridge. They can only increase their goal score, but we also have to be careful, because I know Swansea are one of these teams that are a bit, they're always in the dark. You think, oh yeah, we should easily beat these, but sometimes Swansea just come out of nowhere and they can do some damage. They did against Liverpool. We did draw 3-3 with them once before, and we just kind of have to be careful. And Johnson runs up to try and keep the ball in, but it does go out for a Liverpool throw-in. Johnson throws it into Henderson, plays it into Johnson. Skirtle up to Henderson, plays into Coutinho, plays a quick ball through to Sterling, but he can't get it through. Swansea could be on the break now, so we need to stop this. Or played by Henderson, who does well to keep it in. Gives it to Sterling. Sterling's trying to run it up. Boney has just come in and just completely shielded him off the ball. Sterling's trying to chase it down. And it does go for a throw-in, and by luck, it is Swansea's.
No delay here.
Henderson's trying to get his foot in there.
And he's got the
Johnson
ball
does well to keep it,
the
but then gives it straight away. Referee gets in the way, thank you ref. And the through on goal, gonna have to slide in. Does come off the post, can we clear it? Oh, and Boney runs in and puts one home. See what I mean about Swansea? They are dark horses. They can just come out of nowhere and just score a goal, and to be honest, he hit the post and we should have cleared it. We should have cleared that. You don't want to give Boney a chance in front of goal because that's just not going to be good for you. But we're not letting heads drop. It just seems so tight. There's no way through. I can't see like an easy way through. Maybe the wing will help us out, but even the wing's going to be difficult. We've got to make sure Moreno can keep his pace up here. Try and whip one in for Sturridge. Does get it in, but it does take a deflection. Sturridge comes sliding in. Balotelli's trying to mark up as well as trying to make his way in to put a tackle in. Come on, Moreno. Lovely ball into Pogba, well played by Coutinho. Ah, Henderson tries to play a lovely ball in. Straight through to Sterling, couldn't get in there though. Sterling picks it up, does a little dink, tries to pick out Sturridge. Can't pick him out. Come on. We're getting hyped there. Come on, we want to keep this up. Lovely ball into Balotelli. Balotelli into Sturridge. Lovely ball back to Balotelli. Has he got the strength? He has. Gets a shot off. Keeper can't even handle it and has to push it straight back out onto the pitch. Lovely block there. Comes back to Henderson. Henderson plays it over to Coutinho. Plays it into Sterling. Sterling's trying to turn on the Jets. Look at this. Ref, will you just have a word? This is a joke. You can't tackle like that. Come on, Henderson. Comes from Balotelli. Balotelli can't get to it. Pogba comes in. Lovely ball over from Sterling. Can he get it on his head? Can't. I meant Sturridge as well, by the way, not Sterling. Comes into Henderson, brings down, shoots with his right foot, and it's straight into the keeper's hands. Come on, we seriously need to batter these. Sterling tries to go in for the slide tackle.
Liverpool more than useful at the moment, and they're hoping to get another victory here. They played very well last time out in an away victory against Burnley.
Yeah, surprisingly so, 4-1. But they're full of it at the moment. I think they might another win here.
Oh, lovely save by Mignolet right there. Lovely save. That's just what we needed. We just need something like a really good shot on goal or a really good save just to get the team hyped to go out there and score. It's really what we need. Play a short ball, and what a waste that is. What a silly play right there. Ball comes out to Lovren, plays it up to Moreno. Moreno plays it into Sturridge, who just gives it away in the middle. Henderson's trying to battle for it back. Come on, Moreno, stay on him. Come on, don't let him slip past you that easy. Ball comes in, Johnson's on it. Heads it in for Boney. Don't know why he done that. Come on, Mignolet, get up, throw the ball out. Picks up Balotelli. Sterling dances him. He's on his way. He's got all the pace he needs. He's going to have to put a good ball in now. Second chance. Comes in for Sturridge. Sturridge near post once again. 37 minutes. Sturridge does a forward roll and celebrates in front of the fans. Do you know what? Sterling was amazing right there. He tried to get a cross in. Struggled to get it in first time. Didn't give up. Put it in second time. Look at that. Gets him off the floor. Right foot volley. Comes in. Onto Sturridge's head, and what a goal. We are now back in this 1-1 after 37 minutes. And that's the goal we might need just to get this team on the go. Just to give them that extra bit of energy. Pogba does well to pick it up. Pogba tries to dance and put it through to Balotelli.
A beautifully placed whipping header back over the keeper and then off the far post. 38 minutes played. 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. On to the attack now. And he gets it back again.
Scale does well to hold him off, tries to play it out to Balotelli. Doesn't, but he does clear the ball, so that's the main thing. We need to get Boney off the ball. Come on.
And they play it wide now.
Lovely tackle by Henderson. Plays it straight up to Sterling. In for Balotelli. Plays a 1-2 with Sturridge. Balotelli's not going to be able to keep up with Sturridge. That's the only problem. Sturridge cuts back, plays it into Coutinho, who does get tackled, but he's still trying to battle for it. Maybe should have played it a bit quicker, straight back to Henderson. And it looks like they could be on a break right now.
This boy is the man who's made the decision.
And for some reason it's a free kick towards Swansea right on half time. Not sure why, but hopefully we can just get this straight out. And the whistle does play for half time, and happy days. At least we're going in at 1-1.
Half-time whistle from the referee. 1-1 at the break. Well, that is the half-time whistle at the end of a half that has been nip and tuck.
Such a lucky goal right there by Swansea, but I can't say anything because so was ours, to be honest.
I think in both dressing rooms, his concentration. Make sure you don't give anything silly away early on in the second half.
So we reach half-time. It's nicely balanced with the score 1-1. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be straight back to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
Right, see, this is where we could have a problem right here. I know that players won't play to their full potential if they haven't got full energy. And we're struggling now. Sturridge, Balotelli and Sterling are playing every game. They're all brilliant, and that's why I don't want to drop them. And maybe bringing Jackson Martinez to play in Balotelli's position. Then we can always swap Sturridge and Sterling out for Jordan Ibe, Coutinho, Pogba. They can play that role. So we're going to have to take a bit of a risk here. We're going to have to move Sturridge into the middle. We're going to have to drop Balotelli for Jordan Ibe. I'm going to take an even bigger risk. I'm going to drop Sterling for Markovic. And finally, Pogba for Emre Can. Now this could be really risky. Taking the two best goal scorers, well, there's three best goal scorers, but taking two of them off, Balotelli and Sterling, and putting Markovic and Jordan Ibe in could be risky. Because Balotelli and Sterling, even though Sterling and Balotelli are only young themselves, they have plenty of good goal potential, whereas Jordan Ibe and Markovic are really young, and we're just putting kids in to play a grown-up role, but hopefully they can play just as well as the other guys.
Well, we're going to see a triple substitution now.
And here we go, second half. Let's hope it's a bit better than the first half.
Kick off here for the start of the second half.
See, I was debating, should we just park the bus? But I decided no, why should we? We've been on a really good streak lately, we're having loads of good wins. It is going to be risky doing all this. Well played right there by Lovren. It is risky that we're not going to park the bus and we're going to take a 1-1 draw out of it, because we want to win. We're playing well at the moment. We want to go to every stadium, whether it's our own or whether it's away. We want to go, and we want to go for the win. And oh no.
It's a penalty here.
Oh, silly move. I slid in with Lovren, tried to get the ball. He picks up a yellow card and we've given a penalty away. I really thought I was going to be able to get it off Sigurdsson. And to be honest, I thought I got the ball from that angle. But Wilfred Boney's going to step up to try and hammer this home. I have to take a guess. Oh, Mignolet does guess right, and what a brilliant save it is. Can we keep it in? Johnson tries to slide in to keep it in, but he can't. Coutinho's back defending. Coutinho keeps it in. Lovely ball up. Can't get it out though, come on. Lovely tackle by Henderson. Henderson gives to Markovic, into Jordan Ibe. Jordan Ibe plays it over the top for Sturridge. Can Sturridge keep the pace going?
They'll be hosting Leicester City.
Sturridge cuts in, beautiful cut in, plays it to Coutinho, who smashes it home. Can't get there, come on Jordan Ibe, head it, oh. To be honest, that wasn't even a shot, guys. I tried to head that across goal to try and pick up Markovic on the back post. And maybe it would have, maybe Markovic would have got there. I'm not sure whether he'd got a goal or not, I really couldn't tell you, but it was well played right there. Sturridge picks it up. I don't know what the keeper was doing. He made a complete mistake and I messed it up a bit with Sturridge. Jordan Ibe is struggling to control the ball. That's the problem with having kids. You see, they're just young. They haven't got enough experience in order to control the ball from high balls and stuff. Do well there though to keep it out. Chan plays over to Coutinho, who's pacing it. He's going to try and pick out Sturridge. Coutinho's still running for it though. Jordan Ibe's come in trying to battle for it. Jordan Ibe does well to pick it up. Plays it inside for Sturridge, plays it off for Coutinho. Tries to play it back in for Sturridge, but unfortunately the Swansea defenders do get it out. Comes back out to Moreno, takes a touch, tries to whip one in, takes a deflection off Nathan Dyer and it goes off for a corner. Now can the new hero, the LFC hero Lovren, maybe get his head on this for us? Comes in for Skirtle. Comes back out to Moreno, hits with his left foot and what a strike it is, but unfortunately straight into the keeper's hands. But now it's 63 minutes, still at 1-1. But we're still attacking. The players still seem happy. We still seem like we're going for it all. Lovren has got to be careful now though. He really has. Comes over to Henderson, who's going to try and run it out wide. I don't know if Henderson's going to have the pace. Possibly not. Plays it back into Johnson. Johnson plays it into Markovic. Markovic into Sturridge. Plays it into Jordan Ibe. He dances him and then does a left foot and tries to slot it home. But it's the post and that could have been Jordan Ibe's first goal right there. So close. Finesse shot, hits the post, but it goes the wrong side of the post. Maybe the kids can live up to the adults. Jordan Ibe's chasing down. Coutinho's trying to mark up. Chan's coming in. We just got to be careful that no one leaves their position really. That's the main concern.
That's lovely. Plenty of action at White Hart Lane today.
Oh, Henderson goes in for the ball and completely misses it. Lovren comes in with the slide tackle. He's got to be so careful. Sturridge gets tackled.
He went in well. That's gone back to him.
Oh, we just need to keep them under pressure. Ball comes in. Mignolet comes out with the punch. Sturridge plays up to Markovic. Plays a lovely ball into Jordan Ibe. Jordan Ibe's trying to run through the middle. He's going to try and pick out Markovic, but unfortunately he is offside, so I'm just going to hit and hope. But it does go over anyway. That must have been pretty close, I think. Oh, look at that. His foot's still on the line.
They think that was well onside. When they look at the replays tonight, they'll see that the linesman got it right.
Never mind, the kids are playing well. This is what we need. Plus, we're giving the kids a chance. It means, you know, they get a chance on the pitch. They might want to get more on the pitch. So they might start playing a lot better and trying a lot harder when they come on the pitch. So I'll put them into the main team. And for some reason, he shot from outside the box and it was such a terrible shot. We're at 77 minutes. It'd be nice to try and get another goal here. We are going to keep pushing for another goal. Johnson cuts back, plays into Henderson, Markovic, Chan, up to Coutinho. Coutinho into Sturridge. Plays into Jordan Ibe, who's going to try and flick it over to pick out Sturridge, who then tries to head it back. He does head it back. Plays it into Chan. Chan gets battled off the ball far too easy. This is where we've got to be careful when they start breaking, you see. This is where I need Henderson and Chan to stop them at the halfway line. We can't let them through. Moreno does brilliant there to tackle him before he gets through. But I need Moreno back now. Come on. We're at 84 minutes.
Coutinho. Well, it's a game that's going to go right to
Chan tries to pick up Markovic. Nowhere near him. That's what I mean about... If that was Gerrard, that would have found him easy. Oh no. Oh, and Lovren, I couldn't slide in with Lovren because he's on a yellow card and I don't want him to give another penalty or something like that. We're at 88 odd minutes now. There might still be another chance for another attack on goal if we can get the ball in the next couple of minutes. Lovren does come in, took a risky tackle right there. We had to. Slots the ball through to Jordan Ibe. He's on his own. He's going to have to try and shoot this on his own. And oh my word. 90-minute. And Jordan Ibe, the younger version of Sterling, takes the ball on his own, takes it out wide, smashes it with his right foot. Nearly hits the post once again, but fortunately this time he gets it on the right side of the post, and we've scored, and we are now going to go on hopefully to beat Swansea 2-1 at home. Happy days. And this is what I mean about the youngsters wanting to prove themselves. And look at this, Markovic has picked it up. Can Markovic maybe prove himself? He's running through. He cuts back and he finesses. Oh, and it nearly does go in. It nearly comes out to Jordan Ibe again, who then could have just headed it home. Whistle blows, and again we are on an absolute hell of a run. Swansea City travel to Anfield. There's all the players going down to clap the fans for coming. Well done Daniel Sturridge, and well done Jordan Ibe, an absolute beast. See, even at half time when we drop Sterling, Balotelli, bring on Markovic and Jordan Ibe, they still play brilliant, and it's thanks to Jordan Ibe that keeps us on this winning streak. What an absolute episode that is. Hope you have enjoyed this episode, guys. If you have, make sure you do it that thumbs up for me. It is much appreciated. And I just can't believe how well this series is still going. It's been absolutely insane. And I'm just glad that you are all still enjoying it. And don't worry, there's still plenty of new content to come to my channel, so keep your eyes peeled for that.
The Barclays Premier League. Aston Villa 2.
We are now sitting still in 6th position, but we have gained a few points on Everton. They must have lost their match. And we're only 4 points away from getting in the top 5. We've got Leicester City up next now. We all know what Leicester City are. Leicester City are our bogus team. Every time we come up against them, Capital One Cup, got beat 3-1 I think. A couple of weeks ago, we got beat 3-1 again. This time, I've just got a feeling with them being our bogus team that we could possibly lose, but I don't want to stop this win streak. I'm going to put the strongest team I possibly can out, and we are going to go there to hammer Leicester City if we can. And as you can see, when we come up against Leicester City, it is the 1st of January, and finally we will be hitting the transfer window. So in this episode and in the next episode, if you now, right this second, if you're still watching the video, click the description. There'll be something called Striker Straw Poll and Defender Straw Poll. If you click the link for the striker, tick which player you want me to buy in the January or attempt to buy, click submit, and it'll go into a voting poll. And then once you come out of that, if you can go to the defender one and vote for your defenders, and all you guys maybe choose the strikers and defenders by giving me ideas. You were commenting through the last 5 or 6 episodes, and these are the best players that have been voted the most times to be bought. So if you can go and vote for me right this second, it'd be much appreciated. And just for in this episode, we're going to nip over to the office, read this email, and then I'm going to sign off. So it is a message of a player. It is Lucas Leiva. He's emailed to say, I'd like to be selected more often for the team. I need to play more minutes, and that hasn't been the case lately. Well, okay, I appreciate that, Lucas Leiva. To be honest, you are going to start getting played. I am going to start, because in January we're going to look at putting Chan out on loan. We're going to look at putting Markovic out on loan. So that, as Gerrard's still injured, that will bring Lucas Leiva maybe into the CDM role. Then we could play Coutinho on the left centre mid. We could play Henderson on the right centre mid. We could also bring Gerrard in when he comes back and he can still play right centre mid. Or we can move Lucas up to one of the left or right centre mids and we can have Gerrard playing the CDM role. But if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you're new around here. And as usual, just enjoy the videos. It's been your boy Brothers. Peace out.